Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Game of Thrones season 5. No, season 8, episode 5. So basically, we both watched it on Sunday. Monday, when did you watch it?
Sunday.
Okay.
Monday.
Monday. I watched it on Monday. He said he didn't really like it, and I did like it. Okay, first of all, there was a lot of fire. In that there was a lot of fire in that episode. It was like it started with fire and ended with fire. There's a song that Jesus started
His prayer started with
Daenerys started with fire and ended with fire.
the truth is that we saw it coming now, didn't we?
Yes, but not that bloody.
Okay, it was
Not
very bloody.
that bloody. Like I thought maybe well, let's not start, because some people don't. For those that didn't watch the episode,
No, but basically, I think
those that
but this
watched
review is
it,
for
right?
people that have
For
watched
people
it, so
that watched
everybody
it,
knows
because we
what's
can't
up.
really explain if you're not watching the season. We can't really explain to you what is happening right now. You have to
But
actually
there's a
watch
big
it.
argument right
So
now.
yeah, the argument is, was it good enough or was it not? Like that particular episode. And for me, I feel it was good, really good.
It was bad.
Okay, why was it bad? You know, we always start with the bad, then we go back to the good. So why was it bad?
For me, I've had a problem with Game of Thrones before this episode, and I felt like Game of Thrones has really dropped its level of realness, its sense of logic, and all of that. So maybe my resentment for Game of Thrones has been building. But honestly, I feel like no matter how my resentment was before now, episode 5 was not just it. The only good thing I saw in episode 5 was just the cinematic brilliance. The camera movement, everything, the directing was awesome. It was really awesome. It really make you feel you enjoy it. But apart from that,
it was like a game or something.
It was really
nice.
awesome. But apart from
nice.
that, Game of Thrones.
I think for me, the only thing that pained me in this episode 5 was this guy's death. Lord Varys.
Okay.
That was the only thing that pained me.
Why did he pain you?
Because I like him. That's all. It was just sentiments. It's not like okay. movie. It was just sentiments. That's why I was pained. Definitely the way Miss Sunday died, so I was pained. But
I feel like that's even the beginning of the stupid thing about the whole episode.
I did not like that one, but every other thing was dope. See, I've lost sense of pity for everybody that I don't know in that thing. So all those innocent people that were burning, it felt somehow. But in my mind, I was like, let this King's Landing just even go and die. But as in, we've heard too much about King's Landing, let it just. It's as if she shared some of my sentiments. Like, what is it with this King's Landing? Let everybody just even die. And I wasn't really feeling everybody like that. So I think that what some people did not find interesting was Cersei's death. That was the major complaints that people had. I mean, you had a problem with
I think people had more problems with Daenerys burning innocent people than Cersei. Than for me,
who does she want to now rule now?
Me, I felt
that
like
Iron Throne should go and die. Sir.
I felt like
there was no
Daenerys killing innocent people was out of character. I felt like they threw away 7 seasons of character building in just about 5 episodes. Cause from episode 1 of season 8. Many people have been acting out of character. I mean, Jon Snow has been nowhere at all. Like this.
Jon Snow is actually annoying.
Jon Snow has been annoying.
I feel like
for 7 seasons, I was actually loving Jon Snow. Then all of a sudden, he just like.
I was loving him so much.
No, he was like a cool character, but he's honestly, Jon Snow feels like he's not even in the movie. Like
he has been suppressed by Daenerys.
He has been so suppressed.
It's love. But you know that I feel like the one that broke the camel's back for Jon Snow stuff is that. I'm sorry, for Daenerys. If that Jon had given her, as in they had wanted, like they would have, if they had been romantically involved in that last scene where before she went.
Yeah, sure, I know. No. That's the thing.
It's actually that one just said all of you.
That's the thing.
I have nobody else.
That's the thing. That's the thing about the writers that I keep complaining she's writing. They do a lot of things. They write a lot of stuff so that stuff can happen.
So like
first of all, Jon Snow seems to be stupid all of a sudden. Jon Snow did not hug Ghosts in episode 4, right? Why didn't he hug Ghosts? Like he just sends Ghosts to.
No, I can arrest him for that one.
That was just out of character.
Sad.
It felt like it was not Jon Snow.
Pets, but
Then on top of it again, he meets Daenerys, he knows that she's running mad, she's going local. She feels like there's nobody
He's supposed
for her.
to calm her down.
He's supposed to be there to
He's there
calm her
for me.
down. And he just continues to be stereotyped.
Guys, if you're hearing the noise, I beg. I don't know if it's
he just continued to be one way. I don't want it. They're asking you about Tron. I don't want it. That's the only thing that I was saying from episode 3 down to this moment. I don't want it. What is it now?
He's
okay,
a
you don't want
straightforward man.
But
He doesn't want it. He can't change his mouth.
But at least
now he changed his mouth.
But at least he should have calmed Daenerys down there.
Okay, what I enjoyed the most in this episode was because I was scared for Daenerys. You know, in season 4, episode 4, we were saying that this one that Daenerys is this, and they've killed the other 2 dragons, then she might just die in this episode 5. So when she came, and the overconfidence was too much, them coming to King's Landing, and I was like, they were on the losing end because they had just 1 dragon and they didn't have so many soldiers. So
that's the other thing and the logic that does not make sense.
That's the one that doesn't make sense. Because
okay,
what they call those people? Those people now died to do
Dothraki.
Where did they come from? I thought they all died when
they said they all died, but I don't know where they came from.
All died. You know, maybe that's why they showed us when this guy ran back.
Okay, they came back, but the problem is how many of them would have come back, because
to be that
they were looking many to me. Dothraki
but they didn't fight
came
a
back.
lot of people now. They didn't fight. Okay, they were looking many.
They were looking plenty. Honestly, it took them like less than 5 minutes to fire down 1 dragon. Then they had the whole time in the world just to take down.
They didn't see it coming now.
They didn't take down.
They didn't see it coming.
No, it's not about them not seeing it coming. Do you know how many fleets were underwater? And they go. Okay, then what stopped the
and she came from. You know that she came from. It's as if that thing is at an angle. The first shot couldn't really get to the dragon.
You know that the way the Iron Fleet even structure themselves, they structure themselves to be round. So even if she comes in the middle, what about the ones at the side? They did not try to aim
that
or something.
That thing is aiming like this. Maybe because she came like this, they have to take it back and turn it and restructure and reposition and reshoot.
It didn't make sense that it took 5 minutes to kill 1 dragon in episode 4, and then it just took them almost. In fact, they did not even get 1 shot safe on target.
That insists me.
It was kind of illogical.
The only thing
that just threatens the fact that they shouldn't have even gotten that dragon in episode 4, because they really reduced the power of those dragons.
I think they wanted to
all the stuff
they wanted to scare us. They actually succeeded in scaring us.
But that's not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be about logic. Okay, now talking about out of character for me, it felt like Daenerys. Now, for example, look at Daenerys' part, burning all those innocent people. For 7 seasons, Daenerys has been like breaker of chains, breaker of this, mother of this, mother of that. She chained her dragons because her dragons burnt a child. Yes, it only goes to show that what they've been saying has some atom of truth. They should even be scared of Jon Snow. If everybody that is a Targaryen has that madness in them, and something triggers it, I think what happens, because they've been trying to hint us that all the Targaryens. No, I know that.
Daenerys, because Jon is both a Stark.
Yeah, so Jon is definitely not there at all. He's a baller.
What of these people's fights?
Who?
Jamie and Euron. Very useless fight. What are you expecting from episode 6?
She has burnt everybody now. She's the villain now.
I wonder what's happening with these people back at West.
Sansa is watching Brand.tv. He's watching YouTube.
And how did that horse? Where did that horse come from?
I think he's Bran.
Bran, Abi?
He's Bran.
Who do you think is going to... I know that... I feel... Let me not say I know, because this Game of Thrones don't even know again. Who do you think is going to kill Daenerys?
I think it's Jon.
Jon, Abi? It would be sweet if it's Jon. They should not give Arya that role, please.
Arya has collected too many wins now. How many things
they should give Jon? Maybe
and finally, after all this dulling that he has been dulling, let him finally have something.
Do something useful.
Exactly. Another thing, I saw the episode 6 preview, and I'm still seeing a lot of Unsullied. I'm still seeing Dothraki, a lot of them in the preview, and I'm like, wait, who did Night King kill? Golden Army that they've been hyping for how many episodes? We finally saw them. They did not even last 5 minutes.
The way people died.
They just burnt them, like they just touched all of them.
It's still not as bad as the way the Night King died.
Night King, like a lot of things after the hyping.
I would have liked to hear his voice, at least something. He doesn't even have a, would I say, a punchline that we used to remember him.
Remember, I said,
kill them. At least we know that kill them. When you say kill them,
anytime I said like that moment when he says that word, we don't remain in our heads.
You know,
like
he doesn't have a punchline to remember him for the rest of our lives.
See, Night King now feels like
smile.
he's not.
That smile that was
Exactly.
smile and no, everybody, there's nothing about smile. They should have given him a punchline. That's
Honestly, he did not. He doesn't feel like the ultimate evil.
They wasted him.
They wasted the Night King.
So the season 5, episode 5 redeemed this season for me, Sha.
No, at all.
For me,
episode 5
what
just
do you guys
capped.
think?
Episode 5 capped all the trash.
What do you guys think? I like.
And then it was okay. The only thing I agree with you is the fact that Cersei did not deserve
it's better death.
A glorious
Let
death.
her just die.
She deserves to. I like the way she died in like a forgettable death.
No,
you know, no
prestige.
prestige.
Yeah.
She just died, as in the worst of places.
Nobody heard about her again.
You know, that was okay. I think a lot of people were expecting Cersei to die in front of the whole place. That's
honorable.
That's honorable. I thought they were going to use Jaime to kill her, and it doesn't really make sense for Jaime to make a full circle and still come back to Cersei. Like, it's not logical.
It's love. Love is
then
not
what
logical.
does he really love?
Love is not logical.
So he doesn't love Brienne of Tarth, I mean?
Love is not logical.
No, he doesn't love
that one. He just wanted pussy.
He's a lie. Nah.
So what do you guys think about this
Jaime was out of character.
Stuff?
Daenerys was out of character. Jon is
all of them were okay. It's only Jon I didn't like. But
Jon is a complete goat.
I wanted.
Aya is getting plot armor over and over again. Every time she know they die. Something happen.
No, Aya can stop it. Don't angry.
It's only she. Everybody around her was dying. Fire was burning them. Building was falling on them. It's only she that still came and saved.
Nobody. Actor no they die for free at the end. I know there's a lot of breeze coming. I don't know if it's affecting the video, but what do you think about this episode? Good or bad? What were your sentiments? What are your sentiments? So bye.